The mystery of the Hollywood. There is something happen in Hollywood world. Now, in this video, I'm gonna explain what's happened there in the Hollywood world. There is something important, something interesting. I count more than 20 movies which has connection with each other. Of course, this connection very small, very tiny, that some people can laugh at these coincidences. They're so small and very symbolical. This movie, French movie Robinson Crusoe, it has connection with John Wick. Connection is that it is about isolation. Robinson and his friend Friday, they're isolated from all world. John Wick, he is alone, and all world against him, and he is against all world. Robinson has his dog, which died after storm, and he worried too much about his dog. John Wick has dog, and his dog was being killed, and he revenged for his dog. And one more coincidence with connection with movie Alita Battle Angel. Here in her face, this red spots, it is a blood of her killing dog, and she revenged for her dog. This movie John Wick has connection with Alice through Looking Glass. This moment, Alice can pass through mirror, that looking glass. She get in and she go out. And this moment, John Wick appear from nowhere, but behind him this mirror, this looking glass, he go out of the looking glass. His suit is bulletproof, and this connection that Alice has his armor. John Wick has connection with Matrix movie and movie Passenger. The same actor in all three movies. It is Lawrence Fishburne. I suppose it's my version that he playing the same character. His character help main character. They're both on the same side. Here's connection with this cartoon, Spirited Away and Sucker Punch. It is a table in front of windows. Resident Evil, the main character alone in the desert, that coins. The same actress, but different characters. Mystery of Dragon Sealed and Spirited Away. In some another video I will explain connection with real world about this seal. Spy Kids. Retirement. John Wick left that organization, and that organization called him turn back. And Juni Cortez, he too was left that organization OSS, and he said, I'm retired, but they call him turn back. And circumstances force him to turn back. By the way, in one more connection with this movie Mortal Kombat, that main character left his temple, and the circumstances turned that way that he should turn back, and he is back. Spy Kids has connection with Alita Battle Angel. This is moment, some kind of Masons, some high rules, high forces which control over people, over main character. Here's connection with Atlantis Lost Empire and Resident Evil. Washington, D.C., District Columbia. Brown raincoat and White House. Spy Kids. The main character and his friends, they run away from these monsters, sticker toys, and they jump right in the molten lava. In the movie Resident Evil, they run away from Cerberus, and they jump right in the cliff, right in the water. They've been persecuted. And when they get out of the lava, they came to some closed gates to next level, which been closed, and there was some problem to open that gate. Resident Evil, when they get out of the water, they run to the gate where was another obstacles. And in movie Terminator, when they get out of the water, they came to gate which was closed. There was problem to open that gate. It's the gate of Killing Box. And when they get in, there was a faucet, valve, by which they would shut the game. Resident Evil has connection with Avatar, the main character recording himself on video camera. In front of video camera, he say his thoughts, events, what's happened in his life is a video blog. Resident Evil has connection with movie Cold Skin, wherein they've been in this high tower, high skyscraper, and they fight off zombies. Movie Cold Skin, they've been in this lighthouse and they fight off that evil creatures. It is a demon of Atlantis which get out of the sea. This moment, Resident Evil has connection with Terminator, when all world been captured and infected by T-virus and evil zombies all around them. They fight off. It's the last human stand. It is resistance. Resident Evil last chapter, this armor vehicle inside of which there was prisoners, and this movie Terminator Salvation, there was a flying machine. It is transport in which there was prisoners. Father of the one, and about which I will say in another video, connection with real world. Resident Evil, Alice in Wonderland, Terminator, Alien Prometheus. Resident Evil has connection with Atlantis 2, Milo's Return. This cartoon, Atlantis Lost Empire, has connection with Matrix and Alice in True Looking Glass. In Atlantis, there was some crystal which hovering above the city. Crystal. In Terminator, it was a time displacement machine. In Alice True Looking Glass, it is the same time displacement machine. It's called Chronosphere. Radio conversation. When Mila speak with captain of the ship, and John Connor speak with commander, which is inside a sub-boat. By the way, the same voice, commander and captain of the ship, has the same very voice in the original. City deep underground. Atlantis, that city was being deep underground, under ocean. And this expedition, they dig, they make their way, they make their path with help of this machine. It's called Digger. Matrix, city deep underground, and machine drilling, boring, make their way with help of the same machine, Digger. Atlantis and Avatar. When they find Atlantis, Mila, main character Mila, get order, get charge from commander, get charge, find out about crystal. Where is it? Avatar, Jake Sully, get charge from commander to persuade local people, Navi, avatars, to move away from their village tree. Cartograph and linguist. This connection with movie Secret Mystery of the Dragon Sealed. One of the main character, by the way, he's named Jonathan. He was cartographer, and Mila was cartographer and linguist. Here is a David in Prometheus. Alien Prometheus, he was linguist. And engineers in Atlantis, it is the same. When Mila tried to save Crystal and Commander tried to fly away in this flying balloon, Mila stopped him and this flying machine. Connection with this movie Mystery of Dragon Seal and Spirited Away. Atlantis and Polar Express. Atlantis, it is a magic lost city which not in the map. And Polar Express, in the middle of North Pole, there was a city, magic city of Santa himself, which has a shape of mountain hill. Here's the same structure inside of this city. Polar Express and Matrix, these bridges. And over again about the chosen one. Santa himself choose that boy. Neo, it is the chosen one. Matrix has connection with Sucker Punch. Here, this moment, after conversation with Oracle, there was a battle. Armor. The shield. Neo stopped that bullets with help of this shield. Invisible, but it is a shield. Neo, before his last battle, his struggle, his war, he's been distressed, troubled too much. And Alice, the same. Matrix and Alien Covenant and movie Passengers. When main character awake and all around him is sleep. David awake and all around him is sleep. And that Jim Preston is awake, and over again Morpheus is with him. Morpheus, it is a god of dreams. Connection, Matrix and Terminator. Kyle Reese and Corporal Hicks, it is the same character. Corporal Hicks, it is Mr. Wayland. Alien Prometheus has connection with Alita Battle Angel. Here is the logotype of this company. Angel, who spread his hands, his wings toward the universe, he won't turn back. And Alita Battle Angel, he spread his sword toward the higher city, Zalem. She need to turn back there. Prometheus and Jake Sully, Avatar, sit in front of the screen watching TV movies. Alan Ripley and Grace, it is the same character, it is the same story. Like continuation of the same story. David and Jake Sully, the same character, only David, it is a bad, evil character. It is a sad story. Unfortunately, it's a bad, evil version of the same story. Alice in Wonderland and John of Dark, it is the same character. John of Dark has connection with this cartoon Spirited Away, mother and son. Spirited Away, and Avatar. It's all about face. Even this movie, Mortal Kombat, it's too about face. Main characters say that word that he want to represent his temple in this battle. But representation, it's mean face. So, in another video, I gonna explain actually about what all of these movies.